Hi, 1 Hour Smart Home here, and today we're going to compare the Ring Wired versus Ring 4 video doorbell. So the Ring Wired is the cheapest video doorbell in Ring's lineup. It comes in right around $60 and it was launched in 2021. The Ring 4 was also launched in 2021. And both the Ring Wired and the Ring 4 offer updates from previous versions of the Ring doorbells. Most notably, they both include pre-roll footage and quick replies. The pre-roll footage option will show you 6 seconds of video before the motion sensor is activated on either the Ring Wired or Ring 4 doorbell. And that addresses issues that Ring previously had where you may not always catch someone coming to the door and you might just see the back of their head when they're leaving because the camera didn't turn on until motion was activated, and it took maybe a second or two for that motion activation to start streaming the video camera. With pre-roll footage, it is recording 6 seconds ahead of time in a loop so that when the motion sensor is activated, you're going to be able to see that footage and you're going to have a better view of someone approaching the door when motion is detected and before that motion is detected. So both the Ring Wired and the Ring 4 have that pre-roll feature, which is an update from previous models of the Ring doorbell, which didn't have that included. They both also have quick replies, which is a quick reply when someone rings your doorbell. It can say, hey, I'm not here right now, leave a message. So that is available on the Ring Wired and the Ring 4 doorbell. Now there are some major differences between the Ring Wired and Ring 4. But one of the things that isn't different is that they have pretty much the same resolution. It's 1080 HD video footage on the Ring Wired and it's 1080 HD video footage on the Ring 4. And they have approximately the same field of view. So viewing footage on either one of these cameras is incredibly similar. The Ring Wired and Ring 4, the video footage is about the same, and it seems like the camera sensors are about the same in either one of these. And the night vision is pretty much the same for the Ring Wired as it is for the Ring 4. Now, what is different between the Ring Wired and the Ring 4 is that the Ring Wired requires it to be hardwired. So it requires anywhere between 10 and 24 volts AC for power, where the Ring 4 is either battery powered or hardwired. It can be either. You can have this as a standalone battery powered doorbell. There's a rechargeable battery in here and it can completely power the doorbell. But it also has the option to hook it up to wiring if you have an existing doorbell, and it can work with your existing wiring if you've got a transformer that puts out anywhere from 8 to 24 volts AC. So the Ring 4 is a dual function doorbell. It can either be battery powered, standalone, doesn't require any wiring, but if you don't want to have to charge a battery and you have your existing wiring, you can absolutely hook it up to your existing doorbell wiring and it's going to function as long as you've got 8 to 24 volts there. Now, both of these have a lower voltage requirement than other doorbells in the Ring lineup. This is 10 volts to 24 volts and this is 8 to 24 volts. What that means is that these two doorbells are going to be compatible with more doorbell transformers even in older homes that don't put out as much voltage as newer doorbell transformers. So most newer doorbell transformers put out about 16 volts, but transformers that are, say, let's 20 or 30 years old, they typically put out maybe 10 or 12 or 14 volts, which typically isn't enough for most video powered doorbells, but that lower voltage, anywhere between 10 and 24 is going to work for the Ring Wired, and anywhere between 8 and 24 is going to work for the Ring 4, or this could go battery powered. Now, we've got another video that shows you how to test your transformer voltage if you want to understand how that works. So go ahead and check that out in the description below so you can understand what your existing voltage is on your doorbell before you go after either one of these. But if you went for the Ring 4, you wouldn't have to worry about your existing voltage. However, it does perform better when it's hardwired, so that's important to note. Now, I've got the Ring 4 installed here. I've got another video that shows you how to install the Ring Wired as well, so go check out those videos also in the description. And while I'm talking about it, please go ahead, give us that thumbs up and subscribe if you want to support us. It always helps this channel. Now, one other major difference between the Ring Wired and the Ring 4 is that the Ring 4 will work with your existing doorbell chime. So that's located typically inside your house, and the Ring 4 will typically work with both mechanical or electronic chimes. The Ring Wired does not work with your existing chime box. So if you've got an existing chime that currently works with your doorbell, that chime box is going to be disabled once you connect the Ring Wired to it. It will not function. So that's really important to note if you like the existing location of your existing doorbell chime. Now, there is a solution to that. Ring has a wireless doorbell chime that you can plug in anywhere in your home. It connects to the Wi-Fi network and it connects to your Ring Wired, or it'll work with the Ring 4, and then you can place this anywhere and you're going to have a doorbell chime just like you would if you had one that was hardwired. However, this won't work with your existing chime, so that's important to note. Some people don't use their existing chimes, or they don't like it, or maybe your existing chime is worn out, so maybe that's not a big issue to you. Maybe you're just going to look at the phone notifications for the Ring Wired, which you're still going to get. Both the Ring Wired and Ring 4 are going to allow you to view video footage, review motion alerts, and other alerts on your phone. That interface on the Ring app is pretty much the same for the Ring Wired as it is for the Ring 4, and it pretty much operates just like previous generations of the Ring doorbell with the Ring app. So it's all the same app, the Ring Wired or Ring 4. You could have both a Ring Wired and a Ring 4 on the same app, or a Ring Pro 2 if you wanted, or other Ring cameras. It's all one app. Very simple to use, very intuitive. Now, both the Ring Wired and the Ring 4 will work without a subscription, and you're going to be able to view the live stream of video footage from either one of these doorbells, and you're going to be able to receive motion alerts. However, if you want to have your video alerts saved and your motion recording saved, you're going to need to pay for the subscription for the Ring app. I believe it's about $3 per month as of 2021, the summer of 2021. And what that does is it gives you 30 days of video footage for either the Ring Wired or the Ring 4 stored on your cell phone, or you can review it on your computer. But if you don't pay that $3 a month for the extra storage for either one of these, you're not going to have recorded and saved video. All you're going to be able to do is get the live motion alerts and the live video, which to some people that's okay, but I'm assuming most people want this so that they can see what's going on when they're not at their house and be able to record and review that footage if something were to happen. So I highly recommend, if you're going to get either one of these, you take that into consideration, that you're going to be paying $3 per month for the subscription service, and I highly recommend it so you have that video footage. Now, if you have a Ring alarm system, there is a deal typically where for $10 a month you can have unlimited video footage from an unlimited number of Ring doorbells or cameras at one address, and that also includes professional alarm monitoring for your Ring alarm system. So it's $10 a month for Ring professional alarm monitoring, and you automatically get the video footage 30 days included for storage for the doorbells or the cameras in a limited number of Ring devices at one address. So that is a really good option there. If you are considering getting a security system, we've got reviews on the Ring security system as well, so you can check that out. And a couple other competitive security systems like SimpliSafe, we'll include those below if you are interested in learning more about that. So overall, these two devices are more similar than they are different. Now, the Ring Wired has a much smaller footprint than the Ring 4. Obviously, the Ring 4 has the battery powered option, where the Ring Wired does not have it. But in terms of general features, both the Ring Wired and the Ring 4 perform about the same. Now, here's where they are very different. The Ring Wired is about $60, and sometimes it goes on sale. The Ring 4 is $199. So it's more than 3 times the cost of a Ring Wired to get a Ring 4. So if you have existing wiring on your house and you're okay with losing the functionality of your existing doorbell, and you're considering a smart doorbell and you don't need the absolute best video quality, because if you want the absolute best video quality out of the Ring lineup, you really got to go to the Ring Pro 2, which is $249. Well, the Ring Wired and Ring 4 perform about the same in terms of features and video quality, so you could save yourself a fair amount of money if you go with the Ring Wired over the Ring 4. Now, the reasons that you would want to go with the Ring 4 over the Ring Wired are if you don't have any existing wiring, then the Ring 4 has that advantage of that you can use the battery powered option where you can't do that with the Ring Wired. Or if you want to maintain the use of your existing doorbell chime, then go with that Ring 4. But if you want to save money, the Ring Wired is a very viable option in the Ring lineup. Now, the thing that I think both of these doorbells suffer from a little bit is changing light conditions when someone is approaching them. So I've got these located under a covered porch, and you can see really good out in the yard. You can see when someone's in the yard, but when someone comes up to the porch, it takes about a second for these camera sensors to adjust, and they don't have as good a video quality with that adjustment and lighting as the Ring Pro 2, which has a better image sensor and better image quality and higher resolution. It's 1536 than the Ring Wired or the Ring 4. Both of these are 1080 HD, which is still good, but I've noticed that the camera sensor has some trouble when you get under a covered porch. Now, if you don't have a covered porch and these are right in direct sunlight, you're gonna notice you're gonna get pretty good resolution. You're gonna see people's faces, and you may not have as much of an issue with that changing light condition. And at night, I really haven't seen that issue either. So the night vision is pretty good on both the Ring Wired and the Ring 4. You don't have as much of that image quality issue. It's really when someone comes from light into a little bit darker area, like underneath a porch during daytime hours when you have really bright outdoor lighting, and their face can kind of get a little bit dark so that you really can't see as much of their features on their face, versus the Ring Pro 2, which does a really good job of adjusting to see the features and the depth of a person's face. That kind of looks a little bit flat sometimes on the Ring Wired or Ring 4 in that certain circumstance where you've got it underneath a covered porch. So just something to note there. So if you want the best of the best for Ring Video Doorbells, the Ring Pro 2 is it. If you want something that's going to get the job done, the Ring Wired is definitely going to get the job done. For most people, it has not quite as good a resolution, but it's got the same resolution as the Ring 4. Now, the advantage of the Ring 4, like we said before, is that it can be battery powered, and you're going to maintain the use of your existing chime, where with the Ring Wired, you're not going to be able to use your existing chime, but you can go ahead and use the Ring wireless chime that you can go ahead and plug in anywhere. So thank you for watching this video of our comparison of the Ring Wired Video Doorbell versus the Ring 4 Video Doorbell. Please give us that thumbs up, subscribe, and click any links below if you want to support us. Thank you.